My boy Rodrigo Faez, let's talk, Rodri. Let's talk about the Supercopa de España. Congratulations to Atletico Bilbao, but absolute dramatic heartbreak for Barcelona. So many things happening. Lionel Messi getting his first red card of his career, at least club career, that is. We know he's gotten a few or two for Argentina, but let's just start off with a big picture for Barcelona. How big of a missed opportunity, considering they were about seconds away from winning it, how big of a missed opportunity was this for them and for Ronald Koeman to get a much needed trophy under his belt?
Hi, Alexis. It's a pleasure to be here with you. Well, it was amazing. I mean, still, people at the dressing room of Barca are completely shocked because they didn't expect Athletic de Bilbao to play that hard. And the thing is that, for Barca, Supercopa de España was like the first chance to prove the supporters that Barca was back. And the thing is that, apart from that, we could see Leo Messi completely out of his head, and we could see how Koeman, the coach, was completely lost. The thing is that Koeman, I think, is the main loser of the defeat of Barca. And Athletic de Bilbao, it was a great game, in which Marcelino proved that Koeman was still 1, 2, 3, or maybe 4 steps behind Marcelino, which is right now the best coach in Spain at the moment. But the thing is that Barca lost a great chance, and Leo Messi. Everyone is wondering why Leo Messi was gone out of his head and lost the plot in that game in between Barca and Athletic de Bilbao.
Well, let's just touch there then on Lionel Messi, because we know the problems and we know the frustrations rather that Messi has had off the pitch. Are we starting to see it trickle on the pitch now? And could this be literally the beginning of the end of his love affair with Barcelona, even though we've already predicted that it could be the beginning of the end?
Still is very soon to say that, but I told you early this month that I was watching Messi more out of Barca than inside Barca, because he has to wait till Barca has a new president, like Laporta maybe, who is the main candidate, and after that he has to decide. He's gonna wait anyway. But the thing is that what we saw in that game against Athletic Bilbao, it was Leo Messi completely lost. He felt, to be honest, and I talked to his closest friends last night, that he was completely on his own. He was alone, trying to be the one to take the ball, to get the ball into Athletic de Bilbao goal. And the thing is that apart from maybe a little bit of Dembele and a little bit of Griezmann, he felt that he was alone once again. So the story repeats itself, and I think that's why it's the beginning of the end of Leo Messi at the Football Club Barcelona, because it's the first time ever we saw Leo Messi in that way on the pitch here in Spain.
With that said, too, because Lionel Messi feeling, I suppose, alone is definitely not new. He's feeling it for Barcelona. We've heard about how he does feel it sometimes for Argentina as well. That's probably why he seems so frustrated, and rightfully so. But now the job is on Ronald Koeman and I guess everybody else to see where does Barcelona go from here. Can they salvage anything to possibly let him stay?
It's going to be very tough, very difficult. Right now, if you're a Barca fan, you have to look ahead, and you will see that you only had 2 chances, or maybe 3, to get any win. For example, La Liga. La Liga is going to be almost impossible to get Atletico de Madrid or even Real Madrid. Then you got Champions League, and you're going to face PSG, which is right now the moment higher than at a higher level than Barca is. And then you got Copa del Rey, which is like a minor title. Is that enough to convince Leo Messi to stay? For me, I think no. It's impossible to convince him unless you win the Champions League, which is something quite impossible, seeing how the season in Barca is going on. So that's why I think that Leo Messi is starting to think more in his future than even in his present at Barca.
And with that said, you mentioned obviously a couple of the matches that Barcelona have coming up next, some big high stake ones as well. How much is this loss in the Supercopa going to affect them, I suppose, the demeanor and the mentality of the team?
I think it's going to affect them a lot. Last night I talked to a couple of players at the dressing room, and they were devastated. I mean, I've never seen them like that. They consider Supercopa de España like the first step to prove the people that they are recovering. Even in the past month, Barca was playing quite well, and you could see how Messi was getting better and getting in shape. You could see Dembele playing regularly. You could see even Antoine Griezmann scoring once again, not maybe the Antoine Griezmann that we used to see at Atletico Madrid, but at least something quite interesting for Barca. But then, everything went down. And even, once Athletic de Bilbao defeated Real Madrid. So everyone at Barca was like, okay, they defeated Real Madrid, but they're not going to make it once again against us because we're better. We're in better shape than Real Madrid is. So, everything that they were building in the past maybe 10, 15 days, it would tear down. So that's why I think it's going to be very hard to them to get back to that mentality that they had 6 days ago. And I think it's going to affect it a lot.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.